Dear students, today we will learn about the series combination of capacitors. These are the capacitors also known as condenser in the market, and they will be connected in series. The second wire of first capacitor is connected with the first wire of second capacitor. This. Similarly, the second wire of second capacitor is connected with the first wire of third capacitor. Similarly, the second wire of third capacitor is connected with the first wire of fourth capacitor, and so on. Now, the first wire of first capacitor and second wire of last capacitor is plugged with the circuit. This combination is known as the series combination of the capacitor. Now let us see the figure for the problem. This is first capacitor, this is second capacitor, this is third capacitors, and more capacitors is connected in such a way. C1, C2, C3, they are connected. The first plate of first capacitor is supplied with the plus Q charge, and second plate of last capacitor is earthed. The charge received by the capacitors are Q, 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 that is same, and the potential difference between the capacitors are V1, V2 and V3. The total potential difference between the points, this point and this point, is V. The wording of this figure is, let us see, consider three capacitors C1, C2, C3 are connected in series. The charge received by the capacitors is Q, Q, that is same, and the potential difference across the capacitor is V1, V2, V3, and the total potential difference is V. We know the formula, the capacitance C equal to Q upon V, that is V equal to Q upon C. Similarly, for first capacitors, the potential difference is V1 equal to Q upon C1, that is Q upon C1. Similarly, V2 equal to Q upon C2, Q upon C2. Similarly, V3 equal to Q upon C3. Now the total potential difference is V equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Putting these value, the value of V is Q upon C. Value of V1 is Q upon C1, Q upon C1, plus value as V2, Q upon C2, plus value of V3, Q upon C3. Take common Q from each term. Q is common, then 1 upon C1 plus 1 upon C2 plus 1 upon C3 left inside the bracket. This Q and this Q is cancelled out. Now the value is 1 upon C equal to 1 upon C1 plus 1 upon C2 plus 1 upon C3. This is the equivalent capacitance for the series combination of capacitors. This is the equivalent capacitance. Reciprocal of equivalent capacitance is equal to the sum of reciprocal of each capacitance of capacitors. The points to be noted, that is, the charge received by each capacitor is same. Charge is same. The potential difference is different, and it is used for to decrease the capacitance of capacitors. Thank you.